Welcome back to Healthy Ever After, and today we are going to be making a chorizo and sausage casserole. And here are the ingredients. So we're going to start the recipe by adding a little oil to the pan and adding our sausages and frying them until they're nice and golden and brown. If you want to be a little healthier, you could grill the sausages instead. I'm going to use the oil that I fried the sausages in, and now I'm going to fry my onion, my carrots, my celery and my chorizo. Saute these for about 7 or 8 minutes until they're nice and soft, and then you can add some fresh rosemary or thyme and some garlic. Now we're ready to up the flavour in the dish. I'm adding about a tablespoon of tomato puree. I'm going to give that a good stir to combine. Then I'm going to add my 3 spices. I'm going to start with half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. You can leave that out if you don't like it too spicy. Then I'm going to add half a teaspoon of cumin and then 1 full teaspoon of smoked paprika. Give everything a good mix together over a medium heat, and then we're ready for the next step. We're almost ready to add our sausages back into the dish, but first I'm going to add my chopped tomatoes. I'm using these lovely sweet cherry tomatoes. Then I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of wholegrain mustard and a tiny squeeze of honey, maybe just about 1 teaspoon, and then mix it all together and then add in your sausages. Give everything a stir to combine. The mixture is looking a little dry, so at this point you can add in chicken stock or beef stock or just a little bit of water like I'm using. Also, you could add red or white wine at this point too. Next, I'm going to season with a little bit of salt and black pepper. Then I'm going to give it a taste to make sure the seasoning is correct. Then I'm going to cover the dish and I'm going to let it simmer on low for around 20 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to make a very basic couscous recipe. All I'm doing is adding some boiling water to some couscous, then adding a pinch or 2 of salt, stirring it so that it is well combined, and then covering it with a plate for 5 minutes. If you wish, you could use a chicken stock or vegetable stock instead of water to give this couscous a little more flavour. Or you could finely dice some peppers or cucumbers to increase the nutritional value of this dish. After the 5 minutes, fluff up the couscous again and then cover it again for another 5 minutes and your couscous is done. Then back to our casserole. Now that it has been simmering for about 20 minutes, it is time to add the beans. We don't like to add the beans too early as they go a bit mushy if they're stewing for too long. Give everything a good stir, cover for another 10 minutes, and your chorizo and sausage casserole is ready to serve. I do hope you have enjoyed the recipe. Please feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.